Yo, what up, family? Welcome back to the channel, Sofocused Marketing and Promotions, Tech and Lifestyle channel. I'm your host, Mr. I'm So Focused. All right, it's about that time. Time to get the puppy on Mush, and it's gonna be a little quick video showing y'all how I put my Mush together, and stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm gonna show you how the puppy is coming along, how big he getting, and it's been about 3 weeks. So you could put your puppy on Mush from 3 to 4 weeks. I'm starting early because I think I don't think, I know he got some teeth now. Well, not a lot of teeth, but he got some teeth. His teeth is coming in. Let's just say that. So I'm putting him on Mush starting today. He just made 3 weeks yesterday. So let's do it. So I'm using this is the kibble I'm gonna be using. Blue Buffalo, the life protection. I know it says adult down there, but this is what I'm gonna be using. For small breeds. You can see exactly what's in the bag, what's in the ingredients. This is a good dog food, and I'm gonna be using this for the kibble. You need the blender to make it like a soupy kind of consistency. You'll see what I'm talking about at the end. And this right here is the formula that I've been tube feeding him up until now. So if he likes this little if he takes to this, well, he is gonna like it. But this is whenever you introduce a new puppy food, whenever you introduce a new food to a dog, you want to gradually do it. So this is the reason why I'm doing this, and then I'm implementing that. So you want to stick to what they've been getting, and then you want to gradually take them off of it to where they're leading up to where they're just going to be eating this. So the mush phase, like I said, 3 to 4 weeks. I'm going to do it up until maybe like 2 weeks, and then the food's going to start getting more solid throughout the day. So I'm gonna probably give him like this mush maybe for like, I don't know, maybe 7 days, 7, 8 days, and then I'm gonna start gradually, making the food more solidified. So it's gonna go from the puppy mush to a little bit more, like grainy, like sand material. And then after the sand material, I'm gonna, eventually get him to eating like this food looks now. So the ultimate goal is to get him to just be eating this by himself. So what I'm gonna do is, back to what I was saying about this. This is the puppy formula that I've been tube feeding him. Go back and watch my previous video. But pretty much what this is Ultra 24 milk replacer, Cairo syrup. What else I got in here? I got Cairo syrup, Ultra 24, the milk replacer, and Gerber baby food, unflavored, and some hot water. That's all of this is. That's all this is right here. This is what he's been eating, and right now the consistency is it's not like water. It's like a thicker material, thicker than water. You can see it like I was coating the side of the container. So it's a thicker consistency. So the transition from this to the mush is gonna be, is gonna be a smooth transition. So what I'm gonna be doing right now, I'm gonna be getting like maybe like 2 handfuls of this into the blender. That's 2 handfuls. I'll put a little bit more. So that's 3 handfuls right there. And then I'm gonna add some of this, the formula that he's been eating, tube feeding, since he's been born. I'm gonna put some of this right into this like that. Like I said, this is just so that he can get the taste of something that he's been eating while introducing something new. This is the way to do it so you don't mess their stomach up. And this is the way to do it. I'm gonna add a little bit of hot water to this. I'm gonna, tap hot water. Make sure the water gets nice and hot. I'm gonna add like some hot water just to get this the consistency that I want. Not too much water, but just enough. That's good enough. And then I'll put this under the blender. Make sure you get your top back on there. And it's gonna make some noise, so if you're watching this, turn your volume down. It's gonna be noisy. So I'm gonna get it to like a let's just say a smoothie consistency. So now what you don't want, since the puppy is still young, you don't want no kind of like, you see how this is right here? You don't want no crumbs, like, you don't want like no thick crumbs in there, like a solid consistency. Since this is just, this is how it looks right now. This is not what you want. You want it like a soupy material with no no hard like material inside of it. No hard kibble. Not even if it's small, because the puppy can still choke. So I'm gonna give this another go around real quick. Let's see how that look. See, that's the consistency you want right there for the mush. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want. You want it to look exactly like that. You see that? That's the mush. That's exactly how you want it to look. That's exactly how you want it to look. All right? It's perfect consistency. Not too soupy. It's just, it's not falling off the spoon. It's just enough to coat their stomach and to get them full quicker. So now you're not feeding like every 3-4 hours. You could give them a decent size, and you could give them a decent sized portion, and they'll be full. Once they're full, they should go straight to sleep, poop, and go to sleep, and just that'll be it. This give you, if you know about whelping, or if you whelped, you know that the main thing for puppies is to get them full. Let's just say a puppy that's good to go is not crying, not fidgety, not moving around, nothing like that. The puppy eats, the puppy goes to sleep, and the puppy uses the bathroom. That's it. Not in no particular order, but if a puppy's moving around, fidgety, all of that crazy stuff, something's wrong. The puppy is constipated, the puppy's hungry, or the puppy's cold. Those are the main three things. But if you lock down all three of those things, your puppy should be sleeping well. He moves around, whatever, and they go back to sleep. That's it. You feed the puppy. You make sure the puppy uses the bathroom by stimulating it if the mother's not doing it. And then after that, you put the puppy to sleep and they knock out. And then they wake up and then you just repeat the process all over again. So this is what I got right now. And so what I'll do with this, I'll just grab some just like that. And then I'll put it on a plate. This could be a little bit more watery, but it's fine. I only got one puppy, a singleton, right now. So this is all. This is it for him. This is a nice little meal to introduce him, and to introduce him to Mush. So welcome to the Mush stage. It's gonna get a little bit messy. I'm gonna go give it to him right now. Y'all stand by. In the next scene, y'all gonna see how he look. Stand by. All right, y'all. So we back in. I got the puppy, the Mush right here. I put a little. I didn't tell y'all, but I put a little bit of dime over the top of it. It just gives the food a nice little taste. So the puppy is intrigued, and it's like a dime is a high calorie sweetener to for dogs. They love that. I just don't give too much to adult dogs because it drives them. In my opinion, it drives them crazy. It makes it's like giving sugar to a kid, to a toddler. So. But if you're trying to put weight on the dog, by the way, that's good stuff. All right. So let me get the puppy, and then I'm gonna show y'all how this works out. This is all first time. Actually, he's still living in the incubator. He about to move out the incubator soon. So we're about to find he about to go outside with the rest of the dogs. So this is Pain. Got his eyes open. And he about to eat. He hungry right now. So let's see how he does. He's active, man. To get them to start eating, sometimes you just gotta put their face like right on top of the food. Just like that. Just like that. I would say that's a success right there. It's gonna get messy, y'all. You just gotta let him do it. You gotta let them do their thing. But you see it. This is all real time. This is all real time. I ain't cut no corners. I ain't do nothing crazy. This is straight up his first time eating Mush. You can see. He loving it. So that's it. He officially off the tube feeding. I'm not tube feeding him no more. This is it. It's gonna be messy. It is what it is. Until he learns. He in it. You just kind of let him do his thing until they figure out how to really eat it by themselves, You see his stomach getting bigger. This boy is active. He's just trying to play around right now. You gotta help him out. Just let him see the food. Well, this is how I do my Mush. There's plenty of videos, or you can experiment on your own, or whatever you want to do with your Mush. But this is how I do it. And this is it. Look at that boy's face. Look at his stomach. And then once you get the hang of it, he'll start eating it. He'll start eating like the food by himself, and he'll get the hang of it. And then you just, like I said, this is the first day, so I'm gonna do this maybe for 7 to 8 days, and then I'm gonna just start thickening it up, and then till he to the goal to where he has most of his teeth, and then after he has most of his teeth, that's it. Then he starts the kibble is gonna be like his main meals for that. But now you just gotta let him, he not really, he going crazy right now. They love this stuff, especially with the Don on the top of it. But it gets messy, y'all. So keep your wipes handy because you're gonna need them. But you just gotta, introduce it to him and make sure that they eating. So you gotta just put their mouth like that on it. And once they get full, they'll stop. But see that? This is how you introduce pup. This is how I introduce it. I'm not saying this is the way to do it, but this is how I introduce Mush to puppies. And like I said earlier in the previous clip, he's 3 weeks old. He just turned 3 weeks old yesterday. If he doesn't take to it, you can always, backtrack and then, tube feed him, still give him a little bit more milk. But these puppies, once they go start one thing, it's good to just start progressing. That's it. Just like when they off the mom, you don't put them back on the mom. That's it. Once they off the mom, breastfeeding, that's it. They're done with the mom. And then once they off the, the formula, they off the formula. Once they go to the mush, that's it. Off next after the mush, the hard food, and then after that, they off to the races. It's done. And you just wash them. See their stomach. And then you just got to get your wipes. Keep your wipes handy. And then you wipe them off. Make sure they clean after. And then that's it. Once they start getting their footing, they'll find their way to the food. You want to wipe them off. Make sure you keep them clean. But yeah, that's the puppy mush, y'all. It's gonna be the ending of this video. Y'all stay tuned if y'all want to see more of this boy. His name is Payne. And he's 3 weeks old right now. See how active he is. Y'all can watch him grow up on the channel. Boy is small, like freaky small. My boy, his fresh is his father. You could look at my videos and see how how his father looked, but this is him. His name is Payne. He's gonna be small, probably just like his father. I wouldn't say probably, but he is gonna be small like his pops. But this boy's name is Payne, and he's out there. He's moving around. You see him getting around. He just opened his eyes maybe about a week ago, and that's it. All right, y'all stay locked in. Enjoy the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And like I say at the end of every video, 3 things in life you got to remember. Never, ever forget it. Trust God, love family, and stay focused. Until the next video, stay focused, y'all.